Hey guys, so welcome to the channel. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a perm. It's going to be awesome. So we all know that perms are coming back and they're coming in full force. So actually I have a lot of male clients that are ready to get some wave in their hair. I guess the better word to use is we're going to put in a body wave, not a perm. They don't necessarily always like to hear the word perm. But so you can take a look. He's been growing out his hair for a while now, so we got some good length. We are going to have to cut some of this so that it sits well into kind of a nice fade with the curls coming forward, but I will perm it first with the length just to make it easier, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Here is Carter's hair before we're doing the perm. You can see we have some really nice length. He's actually been growing out for quite some time. If you look at the cut that he has a lot of disconnection. Basically, he has the sides and the back all shaved. So once we do the perm, it's going to be easier with the length. After the curl is in, then we'll blend the sides into the top. I'm going to be using perm rods of different sizes. I actually decided to not use the gray rods because we decided on a looser curl. Always the first step for a perm is to clarify, shampoo the hair. So we want the hair super clean and we're going to get off any buildup or anything left in the hair. A great way to separate your papers so they're easy to grab is to hold them out in your palm, take the end of your comb, put it directly on it and twist it. So what's going to happen, you're going to spread out the perm papers very nicely, just like so. And then they're going to be very easy for you to use. We are going to start in the very center on the front. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be rolling the hair directly down the center. The reason I did that is because Carter wants to wear his hair down the center. He doesn't want to necessarily be pushing it to one side over the other. If he did, then you'd want to roll the rods in that direction according to how he would like to wear it. You're going to choose section sizes that are going to be the same as the rod size. So if you're using the purple rod, it's going to be the same size as that rod. If you're using the orange one, it'll be the same size as that, and same thing for the blue. The sponge rods are very, very easy to use in the hair, and I like to use it when I want a little bit of a less formed curl. All you're going to do is roll it into the hair in the same way, and then you're going to bend the sides to hold the rod into place. So this is going to give it a little bit looser of a curl than your standard perm rod. Make sure to keep the hair very wet when you're wrapping. This is going to help make it a lot easier for you to wrap the hair. As well, it's going to allow you to have even tension throughout the entire section of hair. Make sure to keep your sections very clean. Use a tail comb and make sure you don't have any hairs that don't belong in that section. It's really going to help you when you're rolling the rod to make it a lot easier for you. And overall, it keeps everything very neat and tidy. I'm going to be alternating between rod sizes, so I'm going to start with the purple rod, then we're going to be using the larger orange sponge rods, and then we're going to go into the blue rods. As we move up the section, it's now becoming a little bit wider, so we're going to be using 2 rods in one row. And what we want to start doing is we want to start doing a brick lay formation as we progress. What that's going to do is it's going to help diffuse the curls in the hair so that we don't have definite sections falling out once the perm is done. Now that we've worked through all perm rod sizes, we're going to go back to the first size, which is the purple. You can see now I'm choosing a section that is brick laid to the blue rods. This is going to again help the curls be diffused so that we don't see definite part lines once the perm is done. We're going to continue working up the section, alternating between perm rod sizes in each row and bricklaying the perm rods. I'm going to let you take a look at the sectioning here to see how clean it is. We are just going to be using one orange rod all the way across the section because it is large enough. Again, the orange rod is going to produce a little bit looser of a curl, which is very nice to blend in with the tighter curls that we have. I'm going to flip them around so that you guys can see me rolling the rods a little bit better. These rods are all still going in, rolling forward, so his hair is falling forward towards his face. Around the curve of his head at the crown, I'm going to be fitting the perm rods in so that they sit well. So this purple rod is not going to need to extend from edge to edge. We're going to be putting one in the center here, and that will fill in that area at the crown, and then on the next row we'll be able to put in 2 rods. You always want to think about how your client's hair is going to naturally fall when they're styling it. So once we hit the crown, I'm now going to switch directions, and I'm going to be rolling the hair backwards so that the hair is falling down when he styles his hair, because he's not going to be pulling all this hair from behind the crown forward. This is going to be coming down with his style. Take a look at all the rods put in now. You can see that we have a really great staggering pattern in there. We're going to take him to the sink now just so we can apply the perm solution in there. We're just going to do that for the sake of being clean rather than doing it at the seat. You want to make sure that with his head pulled back like this, that the rods are all staying in very tight. What I've done is I've used clips here to prop up the perm rods so that they're staying in the right direction and they're still rolled in really tight on base. The clips are not clipping into the hair or leaving a bend into the hair whatsoever. It's only clipping into the rod and used to prop up the rod. We're now going to be putting in step number 1, which is the perming solution. This is what breaks the hair bonds so that we can reform the curl shape into it. We are now going to let this process. Always make sure you're following manufacturer's directions. So for his type of hair, it is going to process for 35 minutes. You want to periodically do test curls to check to make sure that the hair is perming properly and also that it is not over processing. So with Carter's hair, it's super healthy, so we don't have to be as careful with it. But if you have somebody that has slightly more damaged hair or processed hair, you want to be doing test curls all the time, making sure that the hair condition is still very healthy. What we're looking for is a S curl pattern where we can see a little bit of the curl shape in the hair. That means the perm is working. Now we're going to rinse out the hair. We want to make sure to get out 100% of the perm solution in there. We want to get it very clean so that we can move on to the next step. Once complete, we're going to towel block the hair, getting off any excess moisture so that we can move on to neutralizing. We're going to get a little bit creative here. We have a couple of these rods that are rolling off because of the way that Carter's head is tilted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten them and roll them back in. And we're going to use these orange rods that are sitting there perfectly just to hold them in tight on base. Moving on to step number 2, we're going to put neutralizer into the hair. Make sure to cover every rod very well and have the hair super saturated. Because I want a very formed curl, I'm going to keep the rods in during the entire neutralization process. There are techniques that you can do if you want a little bit looser of a curl to release the rods near the end of the processing time, but because we want a tight curl, these rods are going to stay in until we rinse. Now that our processing time is done, we're going to rinse the hair fully, making sure to get rid of all the neutralizing solution and making sure that the hair is very, very clean. All right, here we are, freshly out of all the rods. Check out this awesome curl. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be cutting the hair. I did do the cut and style as well, so I'm going to put that into another video tutorial for you. I'm going to be putting out the video next week, so hit that subscribe button. Make sure you are notified so you can learn how to do the haircut and style as well. I am going to be cocktailing 2 products into Carter's hair. It's going to be our curl enhancing product and then our texture whipped paste. Mixing the 2 together is going to give the perfect combo for a curly hairstyle that wants a little bit more form. So the curl enhancing product is going to add moisture, really bring the curl out, and texture is going to give it really good hold and of course good texture. All right, there you guys have it. Check it out. As you know, with curly hair, the more you play with it, the more you touch it, the frizzier it's going to get. So we don't want to be blow drying it too much. We want to let it mainly air dry. So that's what we're going to do. That is how to do the men's perm or body wave. So try that. Look out for yourself. It's a super fun style to do. How do you like it? I like it. The perm game is coming back full force. So you are going to get requests from your clients. So men's perms, women's perms, get familiar with them and start having fun with them, because they are actually a great service to offer, and they will inevitably bring in more clients and make you more money. So do that for sure. We put out videos every week, so we always want to make sure that we're helping you guys better your craft and make more money. That is the big goal. Go check out our products at Neven.com. They are awesome products. They make your hair shinier, softer, curlier, like in the video. If you guys want to win free products, go to Neven.com/giveaway. We give away free products every month. Come here, fellow. Come. Show everybody what you're wearing. He's got a full jumper on because it's cold today. This is Pelo. It means hair in Spanish. Say hi, Pelo. Lots of you hairstylists have been asking, do we do hairstylist accounts? Yes, absolutely we do. So become a part of our family. We would love it. If you guys want to retail or try our products, definitely get in touch with us at info@Neven. We can set up a hairstylist account for you. Go check out our sister website at $eyelashclub.com. We have beautiful lashes for as low as $1 a pair, shipped right to your door. Hand-tied, vegan, and amazing. Other than that, guys, go out into your world and change the world through hair and beauty. We all have the capacity and the ability to do great things out there, and you absolutely do. Thanks for being a part of our community. Stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, beauty activists. Say bye, Bella. Bye.